Hey everyone! My lips are very chapped. I know we're gonna do my skincare in a little. Today's video is going to be a little different. I'm not uploading a vlog just because I wanted to give you guys an update on my life, some goals for 2025 that I have, and then also a Q&A at the end of it. The first few questions are basic and then it gets a little juicier. So if you guys wanna know a little bit more about my life, make sure to stay tuned to the end for that. I am gonna continue posting vlogs, but I wanna mix in a few other video ideas within those. I'll get on that topic a little bit more in the video, but let's start off with the updates on my life. I guess like the main one right now for everyone and not just me is that TikTok is literally back after their 12-hour ban. I know, crazy, so dramatic. I'm really excited. I was a little worried at first, but I always said like it's going to come back because there's no way they would let, I'd hope there's no way they'd let that many Americans lose their jobs. And the search engine is just amazing. It's like my Google. So yeah, it's back and I actually just posted a really funny video. I don't know if you guys will think it's funny, but I thought it was hilarious. I'm gonna insert it right here.
Well, it was fun while it lasted. We had a good run, but time to move on now.
I thought it was a little funny joke, and honestly, I was proud of myself for thinking of that, even though like everyone on the internet is. Moving on to work, a lot of people are asking me like, do I still work? Do I still do my job? What is my job? And yes, I still work. I'm a freelance videographer and photographer, so I not only like do photo sessions or video sessions of like events as in birthday parties, communions, corporate events, whatever it may be. I also do videos for businesses and their social media. That's another reason why I was a little worried because of TikTok getting banned. Like that does not help social media managers out there. Even though whenever I'm working with my clients, it's usually for Instagram. But yes, I still do work, which actually leads to my next question of where do I live? I feel like a lot of people get confused, especially on my TikTok, because I'm always posting vlogs of like me traveling back and forth. And they're just like, I'm confused. Like I thought you were literally just downstate and now you're like up north. So I live in Michigan. I've always lived in Michigan my whole life. And I grew up in northern Michigan though. Like I went to high school and everything here. And then when I went to college, I moved downstate. I always wanted to move downstate, by the way, like when I was a little girl. And so for college, I moved downstate. And once I graduated, all my work was down there, so I kind of just stayed there. But recently I've been traveling a lot back from my hometown and like the Metro Detroit area just because I like being with my family. I don't know, it feels like I'm losing time with my family because I'm not with them. And it really upsets me, but like also with work, like I have to be downstate, you know? So to answer the question of where I live, it's kind of both. And then my next update is just about social media. I've been taking social media very seriously the past few months, especially on TikTok. And that's kind of why I was really scared for it to go away because I'm like, oh, all my hard work just vanishes. And I know like nothing is ever promised and anything could go away in a second, which is a little scary with social media, but I feel like that's why this has opened my eyes to not only focus on TikTok, but on all social medias. I'm gonna try posting more on Instagram. It's just not the same. Like, I don't know how to explain it to you guys. If you guys have both apps, I think everyone knows the difference between the two. It just isn't the same. The engagement on Instagram is way different than TikTok. I found my community on TikTok and I absolutely love it. And I couldn't be more grateful, but it is something that I'm taking more serious in 2025. And I can't wait to grow with all of you guys and learn more about you guys and just become a family. On to my goals of 2025. The first main one is build my relationship with God. I feel like this is something that I've been struggling with for a very, very, very long time. I used to have such a close relationship with him and something just happened and I kind of backed away and I was questioning him. I just kind of felt defeated, if that makes sense. And I didn't know why God did something that he's done, but we never will. And I feel like that's not a reason you should back away, but that gives you a reason to grow closer to him. So that's something I'm really trying to focus on. I've been telling myself I'm going to read the Bible for the past 2 weeks and I haven't started, but I really want to. So I've been praying for myself to like get into that. And like one thing I feel like when it comes to faith is like you don't need to go all in. I feel like with everything in life, like working out, eating good, whatever it may be, I always feel like I'm trying to go all in or nothing. And I need to learn that like baby steps is better than nothing. So even just me praying every night is doing more than I was doing for a little while. So I'm really trying to build my faith. So if you guys could pray for me, and I'd be more than happy to pray for you guys to also grow your faith if that's something that you guys want to do. Another goal of mine is social media. I just want to take it more seriously. I want to get brand deals. I want to grow my audience, not only on TikTok, like I said, but on YouTube and Instagram. I feel like there's so many opportunities with social media, and this has just been my dream ever since I was a little girl. And I would let all the bullies get to me, sadly, but now I just don't care. And no one's ever gonna stop me from going after my dream. And I hope no one ever does the same for you guys. And just know that like, it's not something that you want to regret. Like I always have regrets of quitting YouTube and not starting TikTok like right when it got big because it was so much easier to grow and now everyone's trying to do it. Just do what you want and run after your goals. Like I promise you, God will bless you in so many ways that you never could imagine. And I just can't wait to keep going. Specifically for YouTube, I was telling myself I want to post at least once a week. And I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but when I'm making vlogs, I'm literally spending at least 8 hours editing them because I vlog for the entire week. So I told myself to start off small and post 2 times a month. And I'm like, bro, like you could do it, Annabelle, like just post 4 times a month. But that's just like already overwhelming. And that's why I don't only want to post vlogs, because I feel like if I do more videos like this or like a makeup routine or like a skincare routine, I feel like I could get up 4 videos a month. I'm just going to try 2 for now and then see where it goes and hopefully eventually post more. That is all for my updates and goals in life, and I need to go find me some chapstick so that I can get started on the Q&A, because as you can tell, my lips are so chapped it actually hurts. See you guys in a little. All right, we have moved to the office because it's time to get serious. Just kidding, it's the only quiet place in my house right now, so yeah. Yesterday I posted on my Instagram story to ask me some questions so I can answer them for a video. I also was on TikTok live a couple days ago and asked people for some questions that I can answer for you guys. Like I said, we're starting off with some basic ones and then it gets a little juicier towards the end. Starting off with the first question, it is how tall am I? I thought ever since 6th grade that I was 5'2". Like that's been drilled in my mind, that's what I've been telling everyone. But then I went to my nutritionist actually about like around this time a year ago, and she said that I was 5'3" and 5/8 of an inch. So somewhere between 5'2" and like 5'3" and 5/8 of an inch. Next question is how old am I? Literally with braces, I look like I'm 17, and every time I'm on TikTok, people are like, how old are you? How old are you? And I tell them I'm 23 and they're like shocked. Like, do I look that young with braces? I don't know. Let me know. I turned 24 April 23rd. What camera do I use? So I don't know if this person was referring, oh, look who's FaceTiming, guys. Should we answer it really quick? Let's answer it. Say hi, Serena.
Hi, everyone.
Hey. We got juicy questions for them today. Excited? Serena already knows everything, so like, but she'll probably still watch it, right?
Absolutely.
Can I call you after? It's gonna be like,
yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Love you.
Love you, drive safe. Stop being on your phone. Bye. Back to the question, what camera do I use? So I don't know if this person was referring to like my TikToks or my YouTube, because I do use 2 different things for TikTok. I'm always using my phone. It's just so much easier. It's on the go, very fast. For YouTube, I used to use like my laptop, my phone, different cameras, but now I use the Sony ZV-E1. It's what I'm using right now. I absolutely love this camera. The quality is amazing. The only thing I don't like is the lens. I love how wide it is, but because it's an APS-C or APCS, I think it's APS-C lens, and this is a full frame camera, it like makes the vignette, and I do not like that. And so I'm really trying to find a way to fix it. But like, it's also kind of big with my tripod. Like I can't just like fit it in my purse because of the lens. But also I just love quality that like I had to get this camera, and I love that it's 4K and it looks phenomenal. Favorite place I've traveled. Okay, this is hard. I think like, I don't know. But one that I absolutely love was Hawaii. Hawaii with my cousins Veronica and Venice was so much fun. We were babysitting, but it was, when I tell you guys, it was like so fun. Oh, also Jamaica. Like Jamaica with my friends was an amazing time. I loved it. I love that it was all-inclusive. I haven't been to an all-inclusive resort since like 6th grade when I went on my brother's senior trip, and Jamaica was just last May. So that was a lot of fun. It was with all my friends and I really enjoyed it. Those 2 are like the top, I think, Hawaii and Jamaica. They were amazing. I think it's also because they're very tropical and I just love tropical. So yeah. Where do you want to travel? This is a great question because there's been 2 places that I've been wanting to for so long, and the top 2 are Greece and Dubai. I just like, everything about Greece just looks beautiful. I heard their food's amazing. I heard when you eat it, like you don't feel absolutely sick. And I just love salad, and like an authentic Greek salad is something I want to try so badly. Like, yes, I've made it, but I want to go to Greece and try it, you know? And just like the pictures that you could get there are so amazing. Dubai is so luxurious, and it's something that I've always wanted to go see. So those are the top 2. But also like recently, I've also thought about like Italy. I think that's a beautiful, or like Brazil. I think those are amazing places. And Tokyo. I've seen so many people travel there and they all talk such amazing things about it. What age did I start influencing? I wouldn't say like I'm an influencer. I mean, like some people I feel like think that because they're always seeing me on their For You page on TikTok, but I also just think it's because we're in the same area, and like, I don't know, when I post a lot, it's obviously gonna show up a lot. But I've been into content creation ever since I was literally 11 years old. It's been a dream of mine. I was making YouTube videos, literally making like crazy, like, you know those like, is it called Crazy Loom bracelets? Those like band bracelets, I forgot. It's Crazy Loom, right guys? I think that's what it's called. But anyways, that's what I like started off making. I do like videos on my phone like in portrait mode. So like it would show up the sides like black on TikTok, but then like, you know what I mean? It'd be like a vertical video. And it was like how to make like those, rainbow loom bracelets. That's what it is. And I started off with that, and then I started like vlogging on YouTube, and I'd do like makeup tutorials. I would just look up to so many people on YouTube and what they did. Like I loved FaZe Rug for like his videos and stuff, but then I also loved like Bethany Moda, Alicia Marie, like My Life as Ava for like beauty videos. I think them getting PR was like the coolest thing, and that's what really brought me to content creation, and them going on brand trips and like people being able to pay for like their family's cars and their houses. Like I just think that's such a beautiful thing in itself, and it's been a dream of mine. Like my parents have provided for me ever since I was a little girl, and I could not be more blessed and grateful, and I just think that'd be so amazing for me to finally give back. And that is one of my goals that helps me keep going, is because I want to pay my family for what they've done for me. And I'm hoping in the future, whether it's near or far, that I will eventually be able to. You could say at the age of like 11, 13, like somewhere around there is when I started getting into content creation, and I'd always quit, and like I regret it to this day. And that's why I'm really trying not to quit, and I want to keep going and just follow my dreams. What got me into vlogging and content? I guess I kind of already went over that right now. Just like YouTube. YouTube is really what got me into it. Sorry, I have like something on my face. Oh, it's a piece of hair. My favorite drink. What kind of drink are you talking? Above the age of 21, like coffee, tea. Like I'm not really a drinker in any of that sense. Like I really don't like any drinks. Honestly, like I barely even drink water, and if I do, it's like a couple sips. And that is one of my goals for 2025, is to drink more water. So I guess I'd say water. Like I don't really get Starbucks. I don't like coffee at all. I don't like the taste of it. And then when I did my nutritionist test, I found out that that is the one and only thing I have like the most severe reaction to, like my body does. So I'm not even mad about it because I don't like it. And for tea, I'll have like here and there just because I want to feel like one of those it girls, you know, who like drinks coffee and stuff. But a lot of people are like, you're so lucky because you save so much money. And honestly, I'm not mad about that. If you could have one superpower, what would it be? Okay, this is hard. Like I feel like, as I talked about earlier, like sometimes I just wish I could be somewhere and like teleport somewhere. I think teleport would be cool. I always wanted to like read people's mind, but honestly, I don't know if that would do me any good. By the way, guys, we're close to getting to the juicy questions. We just have a couple more basic ones. But if you guys have made it this far, make sure to follow, like, and subscribe. Follow and subscribe are the same thing, Annabelle. Subscribe, like, and comment maybe just some video ideas you guys have for me, because like I said, I'm going to be posting more on YouTube this year, and I really want to know what you guys want to see. But the next question is, favorite movie you'd watch over and over. This is a question that I don't have to think twice about.
Hey guys.
Oh, lovely, lovely.
Q&A, why is your sister so pretty?
Look who's making an appearance. Can you say hi, Gigi? Hi. Hi. The movie I could watch over and over again is 100% White Chicks or 21 Jump Street. I just think those two movies are so amazing, specifically White Chicks. I just don't think they make funny movies like that anymore, and they're just two really funny movies, and I love a comedy movie. My biggest fear, I want to say like scary movies. Like I used to be the biggest chicken, like anyone knew. Like I didn't like sleeping in the dark. Like I'd sleep with my family until I was like 13. Yeah, well, yes, I get scared. Like I'm still scared of scary movies, but I feel like I've matured from it, I guess. Like literally I watched The Conjuring and I couldn't sleep for 3 days, but I feel like I could watch a scary movie and like sleep, but I also still have like those thoughts in my head. So I don't know. I think like my biggest fear is just like scary things. Like I don't like scary. Biggest accomplishment, and how did it feel getting there? This is a good one. I feel like it's always nice to like understand what you've accomplished and to give yourself credit for that. And I think mine was just like starting my own business and genuinely like taking off the way that I did. Did I work my butt off and maybe not get paid what I needed to? 100%. But I think I was working so hard to get my name out there that it didn't matter, and like any opportunity I could get, I took it. Like these opportunities, I was able to work with like Sana Detroit, which if you don't know who that is, it's like a Metro Detroit streetwear brand, and I loved working with them. I also worked with the Life of Elevate, who are club promoters, and Jamil has literally became one of my really good friends. I was working literally every single weekend until like 3 a.m. just like filming the audience and the ambiance and just everything that they had going on, basically their events. And I'm not gonna lie, both of them were very tiring because it was a lot of work. I was filming a lot of hours, editing a lot of hours. I was not getting enough sleep, but like those two clients opened up so many opportunities that I'm so grateful for. I was able to work with Summer Rae, Nick Nayarcina, and Skybree and like his crew, Sexy Red, Kevin Herrera, like the comedian. Who's the guy, who's the one that why can't I think of his name? Who's the one that sings like Pug Walk? Why can't I think of his name? Rich the Kid. I also worked with him. There's just been so many opportunities and I could not be more grateful. And I think that's one of my biggest accomplishments because I went after my dream. I went to school for it. Not that I needed to though, honestly. I'm the one who reached out to Sonic Detroit. I'm the one who reached out to the Life of Elevate, Sexy Red. I live by you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. The worst you can get is a no. So if you want to go for something, just ask, and the worst someone could say is no. Have you ever dated someone and didn't tell anyone? Yes, I have dated someone. I didn't like necessarily keep him a secret, but I wasn't going and telling the whole world. I just told like my close friends and family because it's literally no one's business. And I think with my future relationships, I will be doing the same and maybe just not telling anyone besides like my immediate family because it's literally no one's business. If you could be on any reality TV show, what would it be? I don't know if I could be on reality. I think the only one I could be on is like The Bachelorette. I don't know. I don't think I could ever be on a reality TV show, to be honest, or unless it's like my own, like me and my family's. Like I think it'd be so funny if all the Sakos, we are such a huge family, if we had our own reality TV show. But that's about it. What is your worst date story? You guys, I don't think I really have like a worst date story. Like the only dates I've been on were with the person that I used to date, and I would never say like any of them were bad because I was clearly dating him. And I also just like don't date like that. I think it's like, I think dating is a cool thing. I think it's such a great way to meet people, but like I just haven't had the opportunities to go on dates like that. But if I did, I would. So like I don't really have a worst date story. Sorry to disappoint you guys. I'm trying to bring you guys tea, but like my life is really not all that tea. Like there's tea, but I don't know. No need for all that to be public information. Maybe down the line, okay? What are your good and bad qualities of you as a friend? I'm gonna start off with like the bad one, I guess I'd say is like, I'm very sensitive. I try not to be, and I feel like I've learned not to be a lot more recently and like growing up, but I do get upset by like small things just because I care. And so I don't know if that's such a bad quality. I know how it could get annoying to some people. And then my best qualities of myself, I feel like I actually have a lot as a friend. Like one that really says it all is like, I would dream of having a friend like me. And I know I'm not trying to be cocky in any way, but I genuinely just love the person who I am and who I carry myself to be. I'm very kind and I never look down upon people because no one is better than me. No one is better than God. And also if God can like love everyone, why can't I? So of course my camera had to die literally when we're at the home stretch. I don't even know where I left off. Good qualities of myself are just, I'm kind, I care a lot about people, and I love everyone and I want people to feel included. I feel like that's one of my main things also is like, I know how it feels to like be left out. I never want to make people feel that way. So I'm always inclusive and like including everyone and everything. 2 more questions and then we are done. The next one is favorite quality in a person. One that is caring. Like I love a caring person and one that respects me and treats people the way you want to be treated. Someone who's trustworthy, honest. I think actually, hold on. I think one of the most important qualities in a person is someone who wants to bring you closer to God, because I think it's such a beautiful thing to spread the word of God, and it's something that I struggle with. You know when someone has God in their life because they just shine so bright, and it's an amazing thing. And the last question is, what is a deal breaker? I feel like a deal breaker would be like cheating. Like I feel like that's like a huge absolute no, you're not gonna do that to me, and if you do, bye-bye, you know? I don't even know if I live by like once a cheater, always a cheater, but I just don't know if I could do that to myself because I'd always be wondering, you know? And obviously like I won't know until I'm in that situation. Knock on wood, God forbid, I'm never in that situation. But yeah, I feel like that's definitely a deal breaker. This one just came in and I thought it was too important to not add in here, but it is, what is the biggest rock in the road that you had to overcome? And there's actually a couple things that I've had to overcome in the past couple of years, honestly not too long ago, and that was losing both my cousin and my grandma. Those are literally like the 2 most devastating times of my life. And when I did lose my cousin is when I started to steer away from God, and I feel like that was a time when I should have drawn closer to him. During both of those times, I was trying to be strong for like my family and my cousins. It didn't hit me until like a month later for both of their passings because I was just holding everything in, because I'm always trying to help others. And I know like my mom was probably feeling it. Well, I know my mom was feeling it a lot more towards her mom than like my grandma. And I'm not saying I don't love my grandma as much as she loves her mom, but it's just a different form of loss, if that makes sense. And same with like my cousins. Like I lost my cousin, but they lost their dad. And like, I can't imagine how that feels to both of them, to all of them. I wanted to be there for them, and I wanted to be strong for them. That was something that I've had to overcome, and I still sometimes overcome it. Like I was just crying about my grandma the other day because I missed her so much. That is everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed getting to know me a little bit more, my goals, my updates, and some juicy questions about my life. If you guys are not already, make sure you're subscribed to my channel, as well as follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat, especially if you want to help me live out my little girl dreams. I'd really appreciate that. Like the video and just comment what more you guys want to see from me and whatever else you want to. I'm so excited to grow more with you guys, like I said, and I can't wait to post more in here because this truly was where it got me all into content creation. I love you guys all so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys. Peace.